Hey, this is Jeff again with the Valhalla Ventures, ReGuideService.com, ReiguideService.com. Want to do a real quick video and talk about your story. Okay? Talk about your story. I think that might be backwards, so I'll have to flip some stuff around. But anyway, talk about your story. So, your story is very important. And the reason that your story is very important is because your story is about how you got from where you started to where you ended. It's all about your story, right? Everything in between. Right? Where you ended hasn't necessarily been determined yet because you're watching this video, so I'm assuming you're alive. That would be good. I would appreciate it if you are alive and watching this video. If you're not alive, I'm not gonna even acknowledge you after this video, probably because it's silly. So this is where you start, and this is you now, okay? Everything in between is really your story. And people love this. They want to know, right? And this is important. And the reason that it's important is because a lot of people, whenever they want to talk about this, they only want to talk about the good stuff in that. But to me, the bad stuff's really important. I want to know about that major issue that you overcame. I want to know how you figured something out. Tell me the biggest problem that you have solved. That's what I want to know when I'm talking to people. I don't want to just talk about, successes and how everything's always perfect and everything's always great and I've always been wonderful. No, the reality is that things mess up. And whenever I start talking with someone and I make an offhanded joke about some sort of failure or thing that's happened in business to me that's upsetting or frustrating, but it happens over and over again, the pocket was inside out. People tend to relate to that only if they're a relatable person. So that's why I sometimes will use humor. Using humor is part of my story. I'm not good at it, but it's there. The point that I'm trying to make to you is that the honesty of your story is very important. You got to talk about the good, the bad, all that kind of stuff. All of that. All your successes, all your failures. Because what this is basically a resume as to why someone should do business with you. Not everybody's going to want to hire you. Not everybody's going to want to do business with you based on your resume. But your resume needs to be honest. Because if you wind up getting the gig that you're interviewing for with your story, you want to make sure that you can perform the duties that you've indicated you can do. You want to not act like you're always perfect. You want to let people know I make failures and I laugh at them. And I continue and I try harder. That's my story. That's what I do. If you have any problems, reach out. I'll try to help you solve them. ReGuideService.com. Be blessed. Bless others. Peace.